everyone, I'm Beatrice Verhoeven, and we're at TheWrap Studios with Leslie Grossman, and we're about to talk American Horror Story Apocalypse. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Obviously, you're playing one of the most hilarious characters ever on the show.
It's pretty
Coco
funny,
St.
yeah.
Pierre Vanderbilt. I feel like you draw a lot of inspiration from different kind of characters for her.
I did look to the Real Housewives as sort of my inspiration. And I have said before that Tinsley Mortimer was somebody that I was thinking of, although Tinsley is much nicer and isn't a person totally devoid of any morals and values like Coco is. But there was something, it was more about an adult woman who's living a little bit like a child that I sort of drew from. So,
got it.
Yes, but a lot of love for Tinsley. Love you, Tinsley. You're great on the show.
And last we saw of her, she was kind of like resurrected.
Yes. Now you will learn that there's a lot more to know about Coco, and the story is not quite what you think it is. So this is why I love Horror Story.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Unfolding, it's an onion, there's layers, and you never know episode to episode what you're going to get. So obviously it's a very spoiler-free show. Like, I'm not allowed to say a word or else terrible things happen. Not really, it's just frowned upon. But you're going to learn a lot more about Coco and get who she is, why she's there, what her connection is. But we did find out that Coco's a witch, which is very exciting.
And so American Horror Story has this big cult following, and there have been so many seasons now.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite season, whether you were in it or not?
Something that you really feel when you're doing the scenes with all the women as witches, and something you felt watching Coven, is there's a sisterhood.
Yeah.
And it's all about that great female empowerment and how strong that we are when we all work together as a group. And that I can tell you, you will see in upcoming episodes, that you're really gonna see how strong and fierce and incredible that group of women are together, and how they support each other and lift each other up, and together they're more stronger than the individual. I love that, and I love that message. And Ryan is really fantastic about writing for women, and writing wonderful, strong, empowering parts for women.
Yep.
So, I mean, there were a couple scenes where we were like really crying. Like, they really touched us and they're really lovely. So I can tell you that there's gonna be really awesome, great, witchy, fun stuff coming up.
So Ryan's obviously done everything with this show. Like, there's so many great ideas. He's gone from witches to Roanoke to just Murder House to season 2, which was the most horrifying ever.
It was pretty.
It was
horrifying.
Like the lampshades.
Terrible.
Yeah. I watched it on a plane, and I'm sorry for everyone behind me who had to watch it. If you could come up with an idea, or you could write one, what would you do?
I think that things that are really real and relatable are scariest. So I think like a psychological drama of a really dysfunctional family would be something fascinating. Although you did have that in Murder House, didn't you?
They were super dysfunctional.
They were pretty, didn't seem great.
No.
Marriage wasn't great.
There was maybe something wrong.
Maybe something was going on there. But I am more afraid of anything with serial killers. That's very, very scary.
That's my thing.
And we did do a little Manson stuff last year, but things about serial killers I think are pretty terrifying. People who don't have a conscience, who have no problem doing terrible things to other people, that's scary.
And there are plenty of, there's plenty of source material to
look at the news every day. So anyway, I guess that would be something I would think was scary. I don't know, B.
Pitch it to Ryan Murphy.
I'm sure he's dying to hear my pitches. So
I'm sure he is.
Make sure. You guys can watch the show on FX 10 p.m. Wednesday nights. Don't be a loser and watch it.